Are you packing? When you're yakking, we talk about that and more in this video. Makes you feel cool. Wouldn't it be sweet paddling down the river with this bad boy? Yeah, it's a little overkill. I'm gonna go over why you should or shouldn't carry, how you should or shouldn't carry, and what are some things to consider if you are gonna be packing when you're yakking. Me personally, I have carried when I was kayaking in the past, really just one time, and no, I think this is a little overboard, so I'm not going to be carrying that when I'm kayaking. I think something like a small pistol is better suited. Why would you want to carry? Well, I think the number one reason is for your protection, your personal protection. Not from animals, but from other people. Unfortunately, it's a crazy world we live in. You never know who you may run up on when you come around the bend in the river, or you're paddling out in the Gulf or in a bay or something. You may come up on some people that are doing something illegal that don't want you there and didn't think you were going to be there, and you may need to protect yourself. So I think other people is the number one reason you should carry. What are some other threats? Well, animals. Gators, snakes, bears, coyotes, sharks. No, probably not sharks, but Bigfoot. Yeah, definitely need to carry. The third reason may be hunting. If you're somewhere you can legally hunt and take some wild game and get some squirrel for dinner, or rabbit, or I don't know about a deer, but something for dinner, go for it. When it comes to what you should carry, I think a pistol is probably going to be your best option. Here I've got a small Ruger 380, and here I have a Ruger 22. This is a stainless steel model, so you won't really have to worry about this one as much in the water and the wet environment. Each of these guns have their advantages. This 380 is going to be smaller and easier to carry, so you can tuck it into your PFD, or you can put it inside of a Ziploc baggie, wrap it up, put it in your PFD, or you can carry it in your pocket, or you make it have some sort of custom holster or something on your kayak where you could carry it. I don't know, you may have to figure something out like that, but it'd probably be a pretty good idea if you could mount it just right up under here, and all you have to do, just reach under, grab it out, and you have your gun and you're ready to go. And you might even could put it in a Ziploc bag. That actually might be a good idea. Take this bad boy, put it in a Ziploc baggie, and have it just right up under here. Take it out, and you can fire it. And actually, you can still fire this thing with it in the Ziploc bag if you need to. One thing that I noticed when I carried, I probably wouldn't have been able to get to my gun quick enough to use it if I really needed it. Like if I came around a bend and there was someone there and they didn't want me there and I was in trouble, I had my gun in a Ziploc, then in a dry bag with some other stuff, rolled up, clipped up, and tucked behind my seat. So it would take me a minute to pull it out of there, get it, unclip it, unroll it, pull it out, and find it through all the stuff in here and then use it. So one of the main reasons that I stopped carrying is because I realized that if I needed it, I wouldn't be able to get to it fast enough anyways. And I was kind of worried about my gun and just it, corroding and getting dirty and stuff. So I didn't carry it for that reason. Two different things to think about when you're carrying it. Do you want to carry it where it's waterproof, or do you want to carry it where it's not waterproof and it's open to the elements? Both of them had their advantages, but I think the fact that you still may possibly be able to fire your weapon if it's in a Ziploc bag makes this probably a better option. I've been reading online about different people's opinions on carrying and how they carry. One that I really liked is to have your weapon in some sort of a Ziploc bag, or some sort of waterproof bag, and have it down at your feet, just tossed down at your feet, and have a line attached to it so you can just pull it out of the cockpit and pull it right up to you, and you'll be able to use it at a moment's notice. I do, however, like the idea that came to my head just to tape it right up under here, or to fasten it secure under here some way. That would work wonderfully. You can also carry it on your person, in your PFD or in a pocket or something, or in some sort of belly band type holster. But I don't think I'll be going that route because I like to be light and nimble and just free to move and free to jump in the water and things like that. So I don't think carrying it on me is the best option for myself. But wherever you carry it, you want it close by. Whether you might can mount it to the side or somewhere, but you want it somewhere easily accessible, because if it's not accessible, it's useless, right? Before you decide to carry, you need to take some things into consideration. Are you capable mentally, and are you capable physically? If you got into that position where you needed to draw your weapon to defend yourself, where you needed to shoot someone, are you able to do it? If you're not, you're probably going to be in a worse situation than if you pull your gun pointed at someone and you're not able to shoot, you just freeze up or something, then that person can get that gun away from you and use it on yourself. So if you're not, mentally ready to carry it and mentally ready to use it, do not carry the weapon. Then you have to think, are you physically able? Are you going to be calm, cool, and collective enough to get that gun out, to steady it, be sure it's ready to fire, and to aim it and to actually shoot it? If you're fidgeting with your weapon, or if you're not comfortable with your weapon, and if you don't have experience with it, you could find yourself in the same situation where the person could take the gun away from you and use it against yourself. Not somewhere you want to be. You also have to consider the laws. If you have state laws or some federal laws you need to be aware of, if you need to have a concealed carry permit. I live in Alabama. I have a concealed carry permit, so I am able to carry my firearm on me concealed. Also, the states surrounding me, they have very similar laws to Alabama, so I'm not really worried about crossing over state lines and breaking laws over there. I can still carry concealed in my area of the country. And you may want to think about, do I need to carry concealed, or should I just carry it openly? Carrying it concealed is a very good advantage because you don't want anyone around you to know that you have a firearm, because if they know, they're going to prepare if they want to attack you, if they want to hurt you. They're going to be more prepared knowing that you have a firearm. If they don't think you have a firearm and they come at you and you just pull one out, you have a big advantage there. Something else to think about is if you carry something to make a hole, you need to carry something to plug a hole. So if you're going to shoot someone, you need to carry the proper medical supplies and stuff needed to plug that hole up and to stop that wound from killing that person, because you never know, you could accidentally shoot someone, you could accidentally shoot yourself, or if you do shoot someone, you may not want them to die necessarily. You may want to actually try to help save their life. If you've neutralized a threat, you may want to go over there and give them some first aid and try to save their life. So you may want to consider carrying a tourniquet and some sort of pressure dressing with you. Those are my thoughts on packing while you're yakking. I think you probably should, because it's better to be prepared than not prepared. It's kind of like a seatbelt. It's no good whenever you don't need it, but whenever you need it, you better be wearing it. So whenever you need a firearm, you better have it with you. You never know. Question of the day, are you packing when you're yakking? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk. Share your ideas, share your thoughts with everyone so everyone can learn. There's a lot of good stuff that goes on in the comments of the videos, so get down there, share your opinion, and learn from others. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Sailing and Such here on YouTube. I do a lot of kayak camping and some fun stuff. Check out my playlist where you can see my gear talk or my adventures and a lot of different stuff that just is a lot of fun. I try to make things entertaining and educational so that you don't get bored. I try to keep the good stuff coming and trim all the fat from my videos so they're not boring like some that I try to watch on YouTube. And also, if you haven't caught an episode already, check out the Get Out There show, where I go live on YouTube. I try to do it weekly and interview some prominent YouTuber, a kayaker, a kayak fisherman, or a gear expert, or someone who I think will be interesting for you all to see and valuable to you all. We go in there, we interview them, chat, have a good time, then we have some live Q&A and other little segments afterwards that are kind of fun. So hey, tune into that. I try to do them on Thursdays and Fridays, so be sure you subscribe to Sailing and Such and turn on your notifications so that you can be alerted when we go live. You can join in, right? It's so much fun when we can join in and all get together and really have a good time. Thanks for watching. My goal is to inspire you to get out there and enjoy, because we only have one life to live, and life is about the experiences. So get out there and enjoy. That's what it's all about. Get on a kayak, paddle out, and enjoy, folks. It's fantastic. Just watch the adventure videos and you'll see, you'll be hooked and you'll want to go too. So get out there, folks. Take care and God bless. I didn't say what's up, everybody. It's Trip with Sailing and Such, but that's okay.